Welcome everyone, KingKlariT Gaming here, and in today's video we're going to be going over another one of the vehicles that are coming out with the Criminal Enterprises DLC, and that vehicle is going to be the Declasse Vigero ZX. So this vehicle here is based off of a Chevy Camaro Generation 6. The price for this vehicle will be $1,947,000. I'll just take a look around the vehicle, look at its stock version, and then we'll take it into the mod shop to see what we can do to it. And I have a feeling that this is one of those hyped cars. Everybody loves a Camaro. Let's hop in this car and see what we can do to it. Alright, in we go.
What brings you in today?
Obviously to modify the car full. Okay, I'll start with the armor. Yep, brakes. Alright, now the bumpers. Front bumpers, we have trim street bumper, carbon street bumper, and secondary. Trim pin splitter, carbon and secondary. Trim racer splitter, carbon and secondary. Arc trim racer splitter, carbon and secondary. Super trim splitter, carbon and secondary. And that's it. So I don't want too much on this. Let's see. Stock. I don't want anything. So just do carbon street bumper.
Now that's a custom job.
Rear bumpers, you have stock, and then you have a carbon diffuser, secondary, vented carbon, secondary, racer carbon, and secondary, trim racer, carbon competition, and secondary, and then trim competition, overkill carbon diffuser, overkill secondary, and then overkill trim, and that's it. And we don't need overkill here or anything crazy like that. See. Yeah, racer carbon diffuser is fine. Alright, now the engine tunes, of course. And now the exhaust. So you got the stock. You have rounded, double exhaust. So basically, it's two pipes, basically. Double titanium, carbon primary, carbon secondary, hexagon double, performance double, bronze, and that's it. So just do the performance double. Alright, now the grill. You got the stock grill, black sports, chrome, secondary, black honeycomb grill, chrome secondary, black GT, chrome secondary, and that's it. So we'll do black GT, and then the hood, stock basically, then secondary and carbon, vented, secondary and carbon, aftermarket, secondary and carbon, race, secondary and carbon, street, secondary and carbon, vanity, secondary and carbon, and then street scoop hood, secondary and carbon, racing scoop hood, secondary and carbon, performance scoop hood, secondary and carbon, and that's it. And we'll do the performance scoop hood. And then just do a truck horn for no reason. Xenon lights. Alright, now the liveries. You got white stripes, black stripes, stripes color, so like black and yellow, weekend racer, camo, which is kind of weird for this, Bulco racing, GTO racing, Los Santos Spores, Aero Extreme Racer, Katana Racer. It's kind of got that like shark going on, but in the stripes in the back of the red. And then that's it. Alright, so again, I don't want anything too insane, so we'll just do the white stripes. And then now the lowers, none. And then you got Chrome, Street, Secondary, and Carbon. Chrome Race, Secondary, and Carbon. Chrome Aftermarket, Secondary, and Carbon. Chrome Tuner Lowers, Secondary, and Carbon. And that's it. And I'll just do Carbon, well, yeah. Carbon Race Lowers. Alright. Mirrors, you got stock mirrors, secondary and carbon. You have GT mirrors, secondary and carbon, so we'll do the carbon GT mirrors. And then change the plate. And then now we can respray it. Primary color, metallic. Alright, so let's see. This car. You know, I can't help but think that this car actually deserves a race yellow color. So we're going to do that. Just definitely fits the suit for this car. Then, of course, the diamond blue pearlescent. Oh, I always go past it too. Alright. Then the secondary color being exactly the same, the race yellow. Alright. Trim color inside. Well, what's exactly the trim color? Oh gosh. Okay, so it's a lot of it. So we'll just do regular yellow inside. Alright. Now the roof. We have a secondary or a carbon roof. Just gonna leave that stock. Skirts. Okay, so you got stock skirts, carbon skirts, secondary skirts, carbon winged, secondary, trim winged, carbon, secondary performance, trim performance, carbon street, secondary street, trim street, carbon super skirts, secondary, trim super skirts, and then that's it. Yeah, trim performance skirts are fine. So I like that little extra color. Okay, now the spoiler. You got a stock spoiler, secondary spoiler, carbon, primary aftermarket, secondary and carbon, carbon street spoiler, carbon commando spoiler, carbon performance spoiler, carbon sports GT, carbon race GT, carbon street GT, carbon low level GT, carbon high level GT, and then back to stock. These are all too much. Yeah, even the street is just too much. And I don't want carbon, so we'll just do secondary aftermarket. Or actually primary. Doesn't make much of a difference. Alright, sun strips, primary, secondary, or black. Let's do a primary. Suspension. Transmission. Turbo. You know, I know that this is a muscle car, but I'm not going to put muscle wheels on it, but we are going to put some nonsense wheels on there, and then I'll just change them after the fact. And we're just going to make them carbon black. Tire design, bulletproof tires, yellow tire smoke. Alright, now the windows. And that's it for this until I go out and fix the wheels, and then we'll take it for a test drive. Let's go. Alright, give me a moment here to fix the wheels. Alright, there we go. That'll do. Got a little bit of a yellow tire design to kind of match the car. I was thinking about doing white, but we'll just stick with yellow. It's good enough. Alright, let's go give it a test drive. And again, because this is, oh geez, turn radius kind of sucks. Alright, since this is a muscle car, we are going to do the wheelie test. Oh yeah, it can wheelie. I'm not great at the wheelies, but it can do it. Alright, this one already feels faster than the previous car that I tested. Alright, so turn here. A little more spinny than that previous car is. Still not bad. Alright, so this one's actually going to be more worth the cost. This is a much better car. In terms of, like, one of the better muscle cars that came out in this update. Okay. But yeah, it's definitely faster for sure. Alright, so we're taking it out to the highway like usual and giving it a test drive, seeing its top speed and how well it handles corners and such. Well, it's not doing too great in town, but that could just be the lack of my driving skills, who knows. Yeah, we'll take it out and see what happens with it. Alright, so down the highway we go. We're at about 119 miles per hour, not too bad. Whoa, 125, geez, okay. Yeah, not a bad top speed. 125. Slows down significantly at corners, which is expected. Still sitting at well over 120. Not quite 125, but again, this road has a lot of cornering and stuff going on, and we're already at Chumash. This is a very fast vehicle here. Alright, let's turn this around and drive it back to the mod shop. Acceleration in this car is relatively quick. We went from 0 to 80 something in like no time. So that's awesome. We're at about 124. I'd say its top speed somewhere around 125, 124, 125-ish. Haven't seen it really break that much. Yeah, I'd still say, I know it says 126 up there, but I would say the top speed is roughly about 125 here. Damn, it's, oh gosh, yeah, it's definitely one of the better muscle cars from this update. I mean, of these videos so far that I've done. Whoa, buddy. And, yeah. Alright, and we'll drive it back to the mod shop, and then we will, you know, compare it to the stock version of the car, and then kind of go from there. Yeah, this is not a bad car. I'll definitely buy this car. Is it worth the price tag? No, but most cars aren't worth the price tag on this game. Even after trade prices if they have one. This one doesn't, but if they did, it's still over budget by a lot. Yeah, alright. We are back at the mod shop here, and I will go ahead and grab the stock version of the car, and then we'll compare them. 1 second. Okay. Alright, so here is the fully modified version versus the fully stock version of the vehicle. And again, so this is the Declasse Vigero ZX muscle car, basically based off of a Camaro Generation 6. And the price for this car is $1,947,000. Of course, obviously before upgrades. So let's just go ahead and compare them stock versus fully modified. Hell yeah. I mean, I like both the stock and the fully modified version of the car. That is really fucking nice, actually. Excuse my language. That is really nice. But yeah, if you have any questions about this car or any of the previous cars or any of the cars to come, feel free to leave a comment down below. And if you are new, make sure you subscribe for, you know, weekly videos or streams. And hopefully you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. I just want to say thanks for stopping by and have a great day.